Baba jangan bosita. Anam kamuruno metume konyo. Mete sona mete min lera. Eda mete kona TBC. TBC de billion coin. Ane mwani nanga sona aso pambia me bois. Aso pamba bete longa pulasina la pauvreté. Que mi de jena me tu wona na TBC atula. Sona me nonga me nonga bete asona me pamba me bois. Me but beda money ane ngoul ko money te ane money na borbese beke nongi money te sa mete long mina mete bene TBC ane pangwani ka mete jena mete woglo mete vola na lo mete wula ndo mete wula no me pang me borbete je que bi me bois bobot bene bine appui que bete sabor bete que tibi sanga sonna ato so pambia amobwa ato so pambia a lomite mete long mina na metu vogolo mang ite dina mete la tibi sa ne cash ane money ane cash que metu vola money ta de kama metu be mang mi bot be long na bot be abondance money na abui que tibi sanga sonna metu bene do que mete jena me vogolite video itu kwaru vogla be jang be sita
Hey guys, what's up? This is Randy Wilson, one of many voices of the TBC community. Happy to be here with all of you guys. Just want to say happy Independence Day to all of you Americans out there. What a special day. This day has so many meanings, so much to reflect on, so much introspection as a nation. And I just want to share some of my thoughts and with you guys today. And also, I have a special presentation for you guys today, going back on the cash flow campaign. We're going to make it clear for you today, guys. There will not be any doubt as to the benefits and the abundance of our cash flow campaign today. So, guys, just want to say, I'm just going to give a general hello to all of you guys out there today. I know that there's tons of you out there watching this broadcast, and I totally appreciate all of you guys. Thanks for being here. I certainly hope that you attending these daily broadcasts is bringing you a lot of wisdom, a lot of knowledge, a lot of take some action on. So the first thing we're going to do today, guys, is we're just going to go right to some information that I want to share with you guys regarding today, this historic day, July 4th, our Independence Day in the U.S. Let's go just right to the, let's just go right to the Declaration of Independence. I just want to read a little bit of it to you and also relate that to some of the things that are true in our concept of TBC. You know, TBC, the billion coin, stands for so many things, guys, and admin has done such a great job over the last 2+ years trying to help us understand what the true meaning of TBC is. And as you guys know, I've been talking about how TBC is an action. It's not a technology. TBC is an action. It's not a substance. You know, TBC is our community, and we're a community because we are a people taking action. We've been talking about that a lot this week, and admin has done a good job of helping us to tie it all into the money system. I mean, the money system is really the key to it all. The money system is the key to it all. It is what gives the powers that be, the elite. The money system is what gives them power. Okay? The money system is what gives them power, but it also is what gives us power. Okay, so I want to make sure you guys are seeing this here. Let me just make sure. Are you guys seeing my screen here? Okay, great. You guys are. So with that being the case, let's go over to the Declaration of Independence, and then then we're going to relate that to our rethinking the nature of money, because you got to make the connection, guys. You got to make the connection. Got to make the connection. So here we go, the Declaration of Independence. I'm just going to read a little bit of this, and you guys can see how it all relates. In Congress, July 4th, 1776, the unanimous declaration of the 13, at the time, United States of America. Now listen how the wording goes to this thing. I'm only going to read a little bit, but I want you guys to see how closely related it is to sort of our declaration of TBC. Okay, we can sort of have a declaration of TBC. And let's read through this. When in the course of human events, it becomes necessary for one people to dissolve the political bands which have connected them with another. Right, okay, there's a lot right there. And to assume among the powers of the earth the separate and equal station in which the laws of nature and nature's God entitle them. A decent respect to the opinions of mankind requires that they should declare the causes which impel them to the separation. Do you guys kind of feel the same thing here? Okay, that there are laws of nature that have dictated that we should have a decent respect. Okay, that we require that we should be separate. Okay, I mean, it's all in there, guys. The wording of the Declaration of Independence is awesome, but it also applies to us. Let me just go on here real quick. We hold these truths to be self-evident. What does that mean? We can make our own decision because it's self-evident. No one can argue self-evidence. That all men are created equal, that they are endowed by their creator, not by a government, not by some entity, not by a ruling class, with certain unalienable rights. That among these are life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. How many of you guys are enjoying? How many of you guys are feeling the spirit, getting that warm feeling in your tummy right now regarding the Declaration of Independence? That to secure these rights, governments are instituted among men. Guys, we are the ones that institute the governments. And why? To secure these unalienable rights. That's the purpose of the government. The government is created by us, and that is to secure these rights. That's the reason of the government. Deriving their just powers from the consent of the governed. So we set up the governed, sure, to govern us, but based on our consent. And admin has done the last 2 years trying to help us understand that our silence is also our consent. So we have to understand that if we act yes to the governments that are that do not adhere to what we institute, then we are giving consent as well. Got to keep that in mind, guys. That whenever any form of government, listen to this, that whenever any form of government becomes destructive of these ends, meaning they're not doing what we want them to do, that we instituted them to do. Okay? It is the right, it is a right of the people to alter or to abolish it. It being the form of government that is destructive of these ends. The unalienable rights to life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. I'm going to suggest that many of you guys have probably never even read this Constitution or this Declaration of Independence. Because when we read it now, gosh, it makes sense. Gosh, it makes sense that we have a protest in our community to create our own economy. We are abolishing the government in its current form, of course, based on the Declaration of Independence, because it is not, it's not, doing what we instituted it to do. Okay? It is preventing us from life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. We're going to talk about that in just a second. And to institute new government, laying its foundation on such principles, the principles that we talked about here, and organizing its powers in such form as to them shall seem most likely to affect their safety and happiness. See, guys, that's all I'm going to read. That's all I need to read. It says right here that if the current government is not helping us be life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness, that we can institute a new government. It's right here. This is the Declaration of Independence. This is what America was built on. So let's go really quickly over to our rethinking the nature of money. I just want you guys to see how it's related. What type of money do you want, my friends? Because we're rethinking money now that we have an idea of what independence is all about. Correct? Correct? What type of money do you want? Okay. Do you want money created by banks and controlled by governments? Or money of the people and managed by a trustworthy community of people? Do you see that we are rethinking money already? Designed to enslave humanity or designed to free humanity? Okay, we're talking about independence here, folks. And we're understanding that it's all tied to the money, aren't we? Thousands of years of proof that corruption takes over its use, inhibits corruption. Built on the principles of scarcity, built on the principles of abundance. Lacks transparency or very transparent. Which way would you like your money? What type of money do you want? Guys, the Declaration of Independence gives us the rights, unalienable rights to the pursuit of life, liberty, and happiness. Now, it doesn't say pursuit. It doesn't say guaranteed. But we have the right to pursue. So you choose. Which type of money do you want? Enables a source of perpetual poverty of the masses, or will end global poverty. Enables rule by force, not used as a form to rule the people. Very expensive or very economical. Tendency towards slow-moving circulation, or promotes fast-moving circulation. Systems are too complicated for average people to understand, or system is so simple for average people to understand. And guys, this is what Independence Day is all about. Today is the day that you understand what independence means on a political nature, but we can also tie it to the money. And now you can see that with your rights, the unalienable rights to the pursuit of life, liberty, and happiness, that you can choose what type of money that you want. And this is where the TBC community mission vision comes into play. And you can choose. You now know the difference between the type of monetary system that enslaves and impedes your ability for life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. And you now know the type of money that could produce for you life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. That's what it's all about. Now let's take it to a step further. Let's go ahead and share with you a presentation, a brief presentation that is going to help you to understand how you can empower yourself through independence, through cash flow, utilizing the TBC, the Kramer platform. Now, guys, I believe that this is the clearest that admin has ever made it. You guys will all get a copy of this presentation in the back office soon. But I think it's important that you all listen to what I'm getting ready to explain to you, because this is absolutely clear as to how TBC can produce for you your independence. Today is our Independence Day.
Lundi, mon frère là nous a laissé ici, c'est-à-dire que l'affaire là, c'est en train de, ça nous a cassé seulement là. Toute sa famille est même chômage là-bas, parce que Sarah elle avait 5 enfants, elle va faire. Tout le monde, elle a dit que tu ne peux pas imaginer le poids là, frère. C'est-à-dire, le jeune capitaine là est parti. Et ça n'a pas suffi, mais
and has a supply of coin.
Hello?
And then there's a new type of new and has not redeemed their coins. Right? So just got started. Maybe purchased $100, but they're in that window, right? That window of free redemption. And we also have the fast start system, steps to a fast start. Now, we've talked about this extensively over the last few days, and we recognize that all we have to do as a leader, all we have to do is help people go through the steps. And if you're new, then you have to follow the steps. That's the key to TBC, right? That's the action of TBC. If you're a TBCian, you're TBC in action. Right? Now let's go on. In this step, there's a purchase of $100 of Pringles. And we talk about the benefits the member that already...
Le programme du capitaine, c'est du 5 le 4 au 5 janvier. Et la maman, c'est le 29, donc le 28-29 décembre. En janvier, le 4 au 5 janvier. Maintenant, pour la mater, c'est le week-end du 27. Donc, entre les deux, ce sera les 4 d'une semaine. Donc, on va engueuler l'autre week-end et l'autre, on l'hôtel le week-end d'après. On a mis le corps du capitaine ici au CFTA. Bon, pour la matière que ça va.
Is the guy at the bottom. Okay, in this example. Carl continued to lead John step by step, and by the time they reached the step to $100 of Pringles, John was already full of desire to buy some additional coin. Remember, they got the gift, so now they're buying $100. Now remember the steps. Remember the steps. By the time there's a $100 purchase, John has already set up his profile, already done his broadcast. John is good to go here. John is excited about this. John was already full of desire to buy some additional coin when John had to do a YouTube broadcast, he really needed to be clear on how the admin could give away so much coin free of charge. And knowing that John purchased $100 of crinkles from Carl in full confidence that he was making a wise decision. Okay, so John had to know why he was purchasing the $100. Okay, so he did his broadcast. He saw that Carl had to. Carl was a seemingly expert at the whole system. John is an apprentice at this point. John has to know he's got to learn. Okay, so John is the apprentice while Carl is the master. Okay, so just keep that in mind as we go forward. Now, John is apprenticing at this point. John is apprenticing at this point, helping all the members of a household complete all the steps. Benefits the member that already redeemed their TBC coin. So think about, remember Carl? Carl is now helping John. Carl is the master. Now, let's all be the master. We're all Carl here, and we're taking John through the steps. John partnered with Carl because Carl was a good TBC broadcaster, and then completed another $100 purchase for each member of his household. So his wife, Kathy, purchased $100, and he paid $200 for his daughter, Alexis, and the baby Joe, $300 total. Carl, okay, the master, then sent John, the apprentice, $150 in commissions on his household. Okay, this Addison family, as you guys know, in the steps, it talks about going right to your whole household and signing up everybody in your household. Okay, now look at John smiling. John's happy because he's been able to have immediate success, take care of his family. You know, he's looking out for his family, the future of his family. He's doing all the steps. Everything's going beautiful. Now, remember, Carl was the partner, right? The master. Carl picked up the first purchase of $100 from John, and John went on to purchase an additional $300, and actually made $150 of commission. But Carl, the partner, also made $150 on John, just taking John through the steps. Sign up your household first. Everybody happy so far? Absolutely. Now, look how profitable it is to work closely with your partners as they work their top 10 list, right? Because remember, in the steps, after you sign up your household, you're going to go out to make your top 10 list. Now let's look at John's top 10 list. He's got his mom, he's got his dad, he's got his best friend Jim, closest co-worker Matt, favorite Uncle Scott, favorite Pastor O'Brien, favorite cousin Jacob, sister Susan, his bowling buddy Mike, and babysitter Jenny. Okay, so he made his list. Now let's look at the results of him getting his top 10 list and offering them the gift. His mom, of course, mom accepted the gift. The gift, dad rejected the gift. His best friend Jim actually purchased $500 for his whole household. Closest co-worker Matt rejected the gift. His uncle Scott rejected the gift. Pastor O'Brien, the church congregation, had already purchased $3,900, plus O'Brien received $500 in Kringle commission. Okay. Favorite cousin Jacob purchased $300 for the whole household. Sister Susan rejected the gift. His bowling buddy Mike purchased $100 for himself. so far, and the babysitter, Jenny, rejected the gift. Now let's look at what happened. Jim purchased $100 for himself. His best friend, Jim. Jim purchased $100 for himself, and 50 went to Carl for supplying the coins, and 50 went to John as the partner. Everybody happy? Right? Jim's happy, he's got his coin. Notice Carl made some money for supplying the coin for John. Okay, but John made some money because he made the sale. But then Jim purchased $400 for other 4 members of his household. But now Jim is a partner with Carl directly. And so they both got $200. Carl got paid, but now Jim, who was introduced by John, got paid. Now keep track of who's making money here, folks. At first, Pastor O'Brien did not make a purchase, but after several in his congregation made a purchase, he took his commission of $500 in Kringles from the first 10 purchases and then accepted cash commissions for the remaining 29 purchases. So John made $250 commission when the pastor accepted Kringle for commission. Carl is profiting big here with his church John brought to him and earned $2,450 for supplying the coin. You guys see what's going on? John introduced the church, and Carl, the master, master partner, is getting paid. Now John's getting paid too, but look at the master partner. The pastor more or less purchased $500 of Pringles without using his own money, because he's using just commissions, and then earned another $1,450 in cash. Praise the Lord. Jacob purchased $100 for himself, and 50 went to Carl.
Owe babajang meteyana TBC anangul. TBC ogbel na olara opportunité te abor borbo asuna borbo be moine beto kusdo na metiyen leader orange a to expliquer na na TBC agbel mengul me ane meng sena ane damene na ane sese ene damene na ene so mete long mina na mete bene do mete nongdo na TBC ane idam zamanga lumbia anona me so pam amepo bobo ja nemi wo na mete je na me bene do amanga